1993 Australian $1 coin. Most of the time, when you look at an Australian dollar coin, you see 5 kangaroos. But in 1993, the Royal Australian Mint did something different. They released the Landcare dollar. Now, you might have seen thousands of these in your change over the years. You might even have one in your wallet right now. But did you know that certain versions of this coin are worth hundreds of dollars, from rare mint marks to a famous printing error on a certificate that collectors go crazy for? This isn't just a dollar, it's a piece of history. Today, we're deep diving into the 1993 Landcare dollar. I'll show you exactly what to look for, the errors that mean big money, and why this coin is a must-have for every Aussie noodler. Let's get into it. To understand this coin, we have to go back to 1989. Then Prime Minister Bob Hawke declared the 1990s the decade of Landcare. It was a massive movement to get farmers, scientists, and local communities working together to protect our soil and water. In 1993, to celebrate this initiative, the Royal Australian Mint replaced the standard mob of roost design with a special commemorative reverse. This was only the third time since the dollar coin was introduced in 1984 that the design had been changed for circulation. That makes it a one-year-only type, which immediately adds a layer of collectability. Let's look at the design. It was created by Vladimir Gottwald. On the left, you see a tree, but look closely, the trunk and branches are actually made of undulating bands that represent flowing water. On the right is the iconic Landcare Australia logo, 2 clasping hands forming the shape of the Australian continent. It's a beautiful, symbolic design about the connection between water, land, and people. Flip it over, and you'll see the third official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Mokhlouf. This middle-aged portrait of the Queen was used from 1985 until 1998. Now, let's talk numbers. This is where you find out if your coin is common or keeper status. Version mintage value. If you find one in your change, it's almost certainly the no mint mark version. With 18 million made, it's common. But if you see a tiny letter A, C, S, or M hidden near the design, you've found a collector S version. These were sold in cards at royal shows in Sydney and Melbourne, and at the Mint in Canberra. This is the holy grail for 1993 collectors. There was a silver-proof version of this coin released for serious collectors. It's 92.5% silver and looks stunning. But here's the kicker, the Mint made a mistake on the paperwork. The mintage was supposed to be 20,000. However, a small batch of these coins, likely less than 100, were sent out with a certificate that says the mintage is 24,000. If you find a 1993 silver proof with that 24,000 error on the certificate, you're looking at a coin worth between 250 and 450 Australian dollars. Always check the paperwork. If you're a noodler, someone who hunts through bags of coins from the bank, keep your magnifying glass ready for these. The tree cud, look at the leaves of the tree. Sometimes the die would break, leaving a small blob of extra metal. These can turn a 1 coin into a 10-20 find. Wave cuds, check the undulating water lines. Extra metal between the waves is a known variety that collectors love. The BBC Water is Life card, there's a special version of this coin that came in a BBC hardware coin card. While the coin inside is the same, the card itself is quite rare now and can fetch a preemie. So, what's your 1993 dollar worth in your change? Usually just 1. If it's in amazing, shiny condition, maybe 3. Mint mark C, S, M 5 to 20. Silver proof with the wrong COA up to 450. The 1993 Landcare dollar is a reminder of a time when Australia started looking seriously at our environment. It's a beautiful design and a staple of any decimal collection. Conclusion. Did you find a mint mark, or maybe you've got one of those tricuds in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We do coin hunts and value guides every week to help you find the treasure hidden in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.